All right, so while you guys are getting out your poetry packet, I'm gonna record this right quick for our kids at home. I came around a little while ago. Oh, let me pull my camera up. Hang on. I need a camera up. I need a camera. Camera. So y'all have a good weekend. Oh, guess what? I don't care. I'm just playing. All right, so I came out and gave you guys one of these. Go ahead and grab that bad boy. It's Poetry Pressure 2K21. That's a checklist. He's making the list, checking it. He's going to find out who's naughty or nice. Friend, hate this coming to town. Kind of like Santa, only a lot scarier. Yes, sir. Oh, now skip you, my bad, dude. Here you go. There you go. All right, so let me pull my camera up just a smidgen. Go ahead and put your name on that checklist, y'all. That way, if you lose it, we can get it back to you. Don't put your name on, we can't get back to you. Hey, caramba. Come on, magical camera. That's not going to work. Try a different pen cap. It's on the pen cap. Know what I'm saying? All right. Kids at home watching this are like, I feel dizzy. I don't know. All right. Well, that's going to have to be good enough. All right. So go ahead and put your name on that bad man, Jim. I'm going to put my name on mine. My name is Miguel Frijole. And this document should not be new to you because I posted a video about it on Friday, so you should have seen it, okay? But this is your checklist, your poetry booklet. If you guys saw online, y'all's booklet is due on Monday, like 1 week from now, okay? But we've been working on it for weeks and weeks and weeks, so that should be a shocker right there. You guys watch it from home. Remote kids, y'all know y'all stuff is due Friday. So when you look at this, guys, check this out. Remember, how many types of poetry do we have to have in our booklet? 10. Okay. And it says pick 10 types. And if you count these, how many types do we have right there? 12. Okay. Which means you've got 2 you don't have to use. So if David's like, yo, my Diamante clones, they whack, bro. They ain't good, bro. I swear to God, bro, they trash. He can get rid of them. Okay. If Tristan's like, yo, what my name means home is not good. Like, it's just not good. Okay. She can get rid of that, that one right there. So you'll have to pick 10 of these. Okay. You don't need to check this out right now. This is more for you. Okay. So when Hunter's sitting at home, he's like, yo, I got my how-to, I got my limerick, I got my tongue, I got my cross-sticking. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I only got 9. I need to come up one more, and then he types in his 10th one. He can check it off. Okay. It says, do you have a cover page, a title page, a dedication page, a table of contents, point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about the poem page. And then it says, have you run spell check? Have you had peer print look of your project for quality purposes and made arrangements to print before 3/26? Why before Friday, y'all? What I don't want to happen, I'm going to be honest, y'all, and I put this in the video, so please, if I hurt your feelings, I don't care. I'm not printing your project for you, okay? That's for you to do, okay? I'm not going to grade your project if you don't give me a printed copy. So Patrick's like, yo, Mr. Bean, here's my project, and he emails it to me. That's great, Patrick. I'll grade it when you give me a printed one, okay? So if you don't have a printed one, I'm not going to grade it. If you email it to me, that I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You can email it to me. Guess what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to grade it until I have a printed one in my hand. So sometimes, if you know you don't have a printer at home, but you know you can get it printed at school, and you know you're going to be here on Wednesday or Thursday, what should you do? You should probably have it done by Wednesday or Thursday so you can print it, okay? If you know if Grandma has a printer, you can go to her house Sunday night and print it. I don't care how you get it done. I'm giving you the heads up. And I said it in the video, and I have it on Google Classroom. Nicely and politely, I need a printed copy of your project. Okay? I'm not grading it electronically. Okay? Does that make sense? Because if Tristan I'm not saying she did this, but if Tristan types her dedication page and then her table of contents and then her title page and then her cover page, and she sends that to me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm like, oh, Tristan, had all the stuff I ordered. Then I'm gonna take out points, and then she's like, "Oh my god, like Mr. Bean, I had them though. Oh my god, Mr. Bean's out to get me. Oh my god, oh." Right, Tristan? That sounds just like you. Sounds just like you right there. Okay, so love yourself. You're gonna have that turned in on Monday. Okay, make sure you run spell check, y'all. Do me a favor. Be like, hey, Mom, come here, sit down with me. I know I have all my stuff, but Mom, look over this, make sure I have all my stuff. And Mom will go, oh, yeah, you're very smart. Okay, you got it all done. And then he's like, I'm so smart. I'm so fancy. But you already know, Brent.
Question, is the dedication page and the cover page the same thing?
Nope.
What's the cover page?
We did this in class, remember? Yeah, we did this in class. We're going to work on this at the end of class, okay? I'm just making sure you know this, okay? So when you're putting this together, what are you going to use? This thing right here, your checklist to make sure you got everything. Question on how to use that. It's easy. Everybody practice right quick. Everybody practice. Ready? Everybody's typed in a poem, right? Okay. What poem did you type in? A to Z. So if you know for a fact you have A to Z, go ahead and practice A to Z. And what poem is that for you, Brent? Just pick a number. 5, that's your number 5. There we go. So he's got his A to Z and he knows his typed in at number 5. Okay? Boom, check one. There we go. I know, right? Easy. Brent's already thinking about ways to make his life easier. Questions about how to use that. Everybody feel good? All right. Boom, shakalaka. Let's move on and talk about poetry. Poetry. All right. Guess what I want you to do? Yeah, but what else? Multiple what? Multiple colors. Go ahead and grab your multiple colors. I got black, I got red, I got blue. I'm going to grab a highlighter just because I like highlighters. Ooh, that's green. I don't want green. Patrick, can I tell you something shocking? Starships were meant to fly. Mind blown. Oh my gosh. So pretty much we're playing the game of what poems have we not touched on yet, right? Right. I probably don't remember that skit in Sesame Street. Right. Hey, let's talk about moms and sons. Y'all turn to page 21. Mothers and sons, by Langston Hughes. Man, we've seen a lot of Langston Hughes lately, right? What do y'all think that? Page 21, y'all. What do you think we've seen a lot of Langston Hughes?
He was a poetry. He was an African American poet.
He's an African American poet. Yeah, we just had Black History Month. What do you think about that? But that's good thinking right there, Brian. What else do you think we've seen a lot of Langston Hughes?
The movie, play. He might be the writer of this book. On that notebook. He's a good writer.
He's a good writer, Patrick. He's a good writer. Hey, who do you think likes Langston Hughes a lot? Probably me, because I'm the one that threw all these poems together. So probably one, he's an awesome writer. 2, I didn't think about. Yeah, he's a great African American writer, but also I like him a lot too because his poetry is pretty easy to understand, and we like it when we understand things, right? You know, if we had to read poems about butterflies all day long, what would happen to y'all?
We become butterflies.
Well, that's kind of weird. What would happen to y'all's attention span if we had to read about butterflies all day long?
We get bored.
Oh, I love butterflies, but I don't even want to read poems about butterflies all day long, okay? But check this out. This poem is called Mother to Son. The last time I checked, every single one of y'all, somebody gave birth to you and that's your mom, and some of y'all have biological mothers. Some of y'all have more of a unbiological mother or a mother-like figure in your life. It can be your grandmother, it can be your aunt, it can be some type of legal guardian, but we all have a mom-like person in our life, right? Yep, we all do. Okay, so even though I know we got girls in here, y'all be able to relate to it. Check it out. It says Mother to Son. Is this a sonnet, y'all?
No.
No, why?
Because it's not 14 lines.
It's way more than 14 lines. Good job. What else can we do to the first off, one stanza. Do I need to number it? No, what can I do to my title though? Well, son, let me tell you, life ain't been no crystal stair. It had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places where with no carpet on the floor. Bad. All the time, eyes have been climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners, and sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down them steps, 'cause you find it's kind of hard. Don't you fall down. Well, eyes is still going, honey. Eyes is still climbing. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Ooh, that's awesome, right? Right now, she's talking about stairs. What else could she be talking about? Okay, say it again. Light. There we go. Braxton figured out. This could be a metaphor for what? Light. There we go. Hey, let's write that down. Metaphor for life's journey. I'm gonna make it kind of personal. The last couple weeks have been kind of an emotional roller coaster because we lost Amanda to COVID, and then Mr. Montgomery passed away, and so right now it seems like some of our stairs may have a little bit more splinters than what they normally do, right? It may feel like that, okay? And this past year, it seems like we've been hitting splinter after splinter after splinter, right? You ever like ran up the stairs or like ran on like a dock and gotten a splinter in your foot? It's like the worst feeling in the world, right? Yeah, it's terrible. Or remember that scene in Home Alone when Harry's going up the stairs and Kevin up that nail, sticking straight up, and Harry steps on that nail. Ah! You remember that? Yeah, it's kind of like that right there. Okay, so this is a metaphor for life's journey. So check this out. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. Draw a line after the third. Every 3 lines, draw a little line there. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, so we're going to read this one more time. David, you got the first section, okay? Ali, you got the second section. Lydia, you got the third section. Beth, you're going to take the fourth section. Trace, you're going to take the fifth section. Zia's going to take the sixth. And who wants to take the last 2 lines? Adrian has his hand up first. Okay. All right, so here we go. It's just 3 lines at a time. Dave, whenever you're ready, take it away.
I'll tell you, life today the crystal stairs, its tags,
There, but all the time
As a
I've been in phenomenon.
where there ain't been a light, so boy don't you turn back. All you said was, all said down on it. I still climbing and life for me and no purpose.
Golf club. Good job, y'all. Good job. Hey, I noticed here, is she using like proper former English? No, she's not. What she using, y'all?
Metaphor.
A former dialect, very much a former dialect, okay? Eyes are climbing on, reaching, landing. Instead of landing, she said landings. And instead of turning, she said and turning corners, okay? Dialect, what's another word for dialect, y'all? Come on, it's the way y'all talk every single day. Instead of saying, what is up, what do y'all say? Sup. Now, instead of not really something else, just kind of, it's like a, hey, Joe. So, now you'd be like, hello, how are you? What is up? And that became what's up, and then what's up, and all this stuff. Okay, what's that called, y'all? Not it's a forward dialect, but when you're using like the newest phrases and you're like, yo, full cap, full send, no cap, whatever it is. Okay, what's that called? Starts with so. There we go, Zaya Perry. High five. Boom. There we go. So they're using dialect slash slang. Yes. Good job. Dialect and slang. Hey, I see some refrain. What's the refrain, y'all? Button bear? Well, I only see bear being used once. I only see it once. Ooh, say it again. Yeah. And splinters. And board torn up. And place where there ain't been no growth before. Let me write refrain over here right quick. Where else is there a refrain, y'all? We got that and. Ooh, and.
Crystal stare.
Ooh, read the whole line though.
Life for me.
Yes, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. And if y'all look down there at the bottom, what's it say? Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. Okay. So this is a big metaphor for life's journey right here. Okay. And in this journey, there's splinters, there's boards torn up, there's no carpet on the floor. Okay. And even though that all these bad things are happening, she's saying, Oz is still what? Oz is still climbing. Oz has been climbing on. Okay, what is she saying about life?
Don't give up.
Ooh, we have kind of like a moral going on here, right? Kind of like a moral of all this. Let's write this down here. So, a possible moral we have from this is what? Ooh, don't give up. Don't give up. I like this. I was a big climbing for each land, turning a corner, and sometimes going dark if there ain't been no light. That almost fit that line right there, and sometimes going dark if there ain't been no light. That almost sounds like the year 2020, 2021, right? Mm-hmm. Because we're dealing with this pandemic, and literally none of us in the last 100 years have dealt with the pandemic before, so we're kind of like, what do we do? And even when people tell us what to do, we get upset. We're like, I'm not gonna wear a mask. I ain't getting no shot. And, it's one of these things, or like, so I ain't socially distances. I'm gonna go kiss my grandma right on the lips, and it's kind of like, ooh, we're not supposed to be doing that, but that's okay. But that's kind of right there. Sometimes going dark if there ain't been no light. That is almost like a metaphor for this pandemic right there, right? Let's see here. But check this out. Don't you sit down the steps because you find it's kind of hard. Don't you fall now, for Oz is still going, honey. Let's point an arrow right here. Boom. With that moral there. Don't give up. What could happen to you if you give up once you have a bad day?
Your whole life is lying.
I mean, maybe not your whole life, but you make it harder every single day, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, think about it right now, like middle school kind of sucks, right? I mean, I know you're at a great school, but middle school in general kind of sucks. Okay? I know when I was in 8th grade, I would have dropped out if I could. Want to know why? Because I couldn't get past the fact that I didn't like school. Okay? I wasn't thinking about, 20 years from now, when I can't even work at Food Line because I don't have a middle school education, it's going to suck. I was just thinking about at that moment, this is too hard for me to handle. Guess what I thought when I got to high school? Same thing. I was like, this sucks. I can't do this. Y'all, if it hadn't been for sports, I would have dropped out. But I had a lot of awesome coaches that kind of kept me going and kept me going and kept me going. But I could not get past at that moment. It was too difficult for me, okay? And I wanted to sit down the stairs and just give up, okay? If I have any family member or know somebody in your family that just gives up whenever things get tough, yep, we all got a family member like that, right? We all got family members like that, okay? But here's the deal, though. They're there, kind of for the rest of us to go, wait, I don't want to wind up like them, right? I don't want to wind up like them. I got to make sure I don't wind up like them, okay? So when you're climbing your stairs, David, when you're doing your vocabulary, and you're like, man, I'm just going to get 0, bro. I swear to God, bro. David, what are you going to do? Love, dude. Okay, let's try this again. Lydia, when you're doing your vocabulary, you're like, man, bro, Miss Benitez give me homework, bro, and Miss Andrews give me homework, bro, Mr. Bean give me homework, bro. What are you going to do, Lydia? Not give up. You're going to keep climbing your what? Yeah, keep climbing your stairs, okay? Don't come at me with, I can't do it. Anybody, y'all, my grandma's 93. She climbs stairs every single day. If she can do it, we can do anything, right? Okay, so Trace Branch goes home, and his dad says, son, tell me what you learned at school today. He's going to say, Dad, life it ain't been no crystal stair, but I'm going to keep climbing, even when there's splinters, even when there's tacks, even when the stairs are on fire with lava. I'm going to be like, what up, boy? And just keep going, because this is the way, right? All right, does that make sense? Don't come at me with, I ain't learned nothing in school today, because you just learned not to what? Not to give up. Not to give up. Y'all, I hate to say it. If you ever heard of somebody being famous for doing no work at all? Y'all have?
Charlie Million.
Who's Charlie D'Amelio?
I say TikTok.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Okay, hang on. TikTok people, guess what they're doing all the time? They're dancing. They're learning the dances. But by the time you guys see those videos, they practice that dance, I guarantee you, at least 2,000 times to make it perfect, okay? For y'all, okay? So, whoever, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, whatever her name was, if she's a famous TikToker, I guarantee you they're busting their tails. We're not seeing it, though, because we just see that 10-second video of them going like that, That's all we see, but they've been busting their tail, okay? All right? Can I get a witness?
Witness.
All right, okay? All right. So if nothing else, when Hunter Gill goes home and Paul Gill says, what do you learn? I'm just going to say, Dad, I'm not going to what?
I'm not gonna finish school.
Dear Lord, I'm not going to give up.
Like,
I can give up on life. I am going to finish school. Whew. You scared me there, Hunter. Don't scare me like that. Hey, while we're talking about Langston Hughes, let's jump over to page 29, y'all. 29. I'm seeing a trend here. I think Mr. Real likes Langston Hughes. Hey, let's give the idiot test to Hayden. Hayden, you feeling smart today? Oh, you're not? Well, we're going to see if you're an idiot, okay? This poem is called Harlem Night Song. Harlem is a neighborhood in New York City. Above, there's a picture of New York City. Where do you think this poem is going to take place? Ladies and gentlemen, Hayden is not an idiot. Everybody clap. Fantastic. All right, so real quick, I'm going to number my stanzas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, what do I know about stanza number 4, y'all?
it's one line.
Stanza number 4 is not one line.
Oh, it's stanza number 4.
It's a couplet. Good job, Tristan. It's a couplet. Let's label it. It's a couplet. Couplet. Okay, I'm going to put quotes around my title. Hayden already told us, because Harlem is a neighborhood in New York City and there's a picture of New York City out there, it must be taking place in New York City within the neighborhood of what? Harlem. There we go. Harlem Nights on by Langston Hughes. Same guy. I love Langston Hughes. Here we go. Check it out. Beth's going to take stanza 1. Brent's going to take Brent, you're going to do double duty. You're going to do stanza 2 and 5, okay? All right, so you got double duty, 2 and 5. Beth, you're going to take stanza 1. Tristan, you're going to have stanza 3. Adrian, you're going to take stanza 4. And then stanza 6 is going to be Zach, okay? So here we go. Beth, take it away. Harlem Night Song.
I love you.
Across the Harlem top, moon shining, night sky is blue, showing a great drop.
Down the street of Ashland.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. All right, hey, refrain. What's refrain, y'all? Something gets repeated. So real quick, let's write that in down here. Refrain. Okay. Refrain. What stanzas get repeated, y'all?
I love you.
1 and 6 get repeated. Yes. What else? 2 and 5. There we go. 2 and 5. There we go. Come, let's roam the night together singing. I love you. Across the Harlem rooftops, moon and shining night skies, blue stars, of great drops of gold dew down the street, a bandit flame. I love you. Come, let's roam the night together singing. Ooh, there's a rhyme scheme in the third stanza. We're just gonna do the third stanza. First line's gotta be what, y'all? Hey, Tops. Tops and the cross don't run, so they'll be B. Shining. C. Blue. I hear D and I hear B. D. Drops. B. Yes. Do. D. Good job. A, B, C, D, B, D. Good job. And if you look at this, blue, do, and I love you, they all rhyme as well, but I'm not going to do the rhyme scheme all the way down just like that. Y'all got the idea right there. Real quick, there is a metaphor in the third stanza. We're going to let Patrick read the third stanza for us right quick.
Across the Harlem rooftop, moon is shining. Night sky is blue. Stars are big drops of golden dew.
Hey, what's the metaphor, y'all?
It's a beautiful night.
No, there's an actual line with a metaphor, guys. No, there's a line with a metaphor. Yeah, stars are great drops of golden dew. There we go. I'll write that in. That's our metaphor. And real quick, let's do imagery. Imagery. Real quick, scan for imagery. Somebody raise their hand when they got an image. Word or phrase that creates imagery. Adrian. Night sky's blue. Zaya. A band is playing. Yes, perfect. There we go. What you got, Dakey? Yes, moon is shining. What you got, Beth? Oh, rooftops. Yeah, and that's easy to see because Beth, what's right up there? Boom. Way to shoot that 3-pointer right there. What you got, Trace? Let's roam the night together. I see like a group of friends just walking the streets of New York City. What are they doing while they walk the streets? They're singing, let it go, don't hold it back anymore. You know my favorite piece of imagery in this? Watch this, y'all. I love you. Because think about this. I love you evokes so many emotions in your head. You can't say I love you to somebody and they not smile. Watch this. Aaliyah, love you. Look at that. She immediately feels a warm fuzzy inside. Adrian, love you, man. Look at that. He's smiling. Yeah, it makes you good to have somebody say love. Brent, love you. No, look at that. Even Brent has an emotional response. That's perfect, though, guys, because I love you evokes so many things. You can't help but smile and laugh when somebody says, I love you, okay? All right, we good on that? That was pretty easy right there. That's a fun one to do. I think we got that down. So let's take one more short one, and then we'll get out of here and move on to the next thing. Let's see here. We have, since we're talking about cities in New York City, y'all turn to page 51. 51 and then turn sideways. The City is So Big by Richard Garcia. Okay? 51, 5-1. The city is so big. 51, y'all, 51. Hunter, if it's called The City is So Big, what do you think this film's going to be about?
A big city.
A big city. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter is a genius. You and Hayden are the geniuses today. As is, it was the other person who's a genius. Okay. All right, the city, just y'all too. Okay. All right, so here we go. The city is so big. Trace, what can I do to my title? Yes. Good job. I got quotes. And then how many stands do I have, David Norwood? 3. 1, 2, 3. It's got 10 lines, so it's definitely not on it. It doesn't make a unique visual shape. I'm gonna go on from there. The city is so big. We'll let Hayden take stanza 1. David will take stanza 2, and who wants stanza 3? All right, Braxton has his hand up first. Braxton's got stanza 3. Take away, Hayden, whenever you're ready. Quake.
I know how the lights sliding from house to house. The train fast with like a small full of
All right, good job. So we have personification, we got imagery, we have metaphor, All right. Let me see. Okay. The city is so big, its bridges quake with fear. I know I've seen it at night, the light sliding from house to house, and trains passing with windows shining white. A smile full of teeth. I've seen machines eating houses and stairways walk all by themselves, and elevator doors opening and closing, and people disappear. Okay? So we got four things we're looking for: a metaphor, simile, imagery, and personification. What do you want to start with, Zaya? Metaphor. Okay, so we're looking for a metaphor. Did anybody see the metaphor? Let's see the metaphor. I'll give you a hint. It's in stanza number 1. In order to find it, Zach's going to read stanza number 1 for us. Zach, read that for us. What is it, y'all? The metaphor? Yes. Nope. The city is so big because we're using the verb to be. Is, are, was, were. So right here, the city is so big. That is your metaphor. Boom. Okay. Boom shakalaka. All right. So now what am I going to look for, Hayden? Hayden, you got to pull your mask up. What am I going to look for? Now, Hayden. Personification. That's very easy right here. Who sees an example of personification? Raise your hand. What you got, Hunter?
It's bridges quake.
The bridges quake with fear. That's a great example of personification. I see another one. Yeah, Patrick. I've seen machines eating houses. Yes. Keep going, personification.
And stairways walk all by themselves.
What are those, y'all? Stairways that walk by themselves. Escalators. Good job. What else? There's one more great example of personification. Yeah, sliding from house to house. Okay. Good job. All right, so we got personification. So personification done. We got the metaphor done. What are we gonna do next, Aaliyah? Imagery or the simile? You know, write this stuff down. You gotta write this stuff down. Patrick, you put imagery or simile? Simile. Did y'all see the simile?
Yeah.
All right, Patrick's got it. Go ahead. Like a smile full of teeth. Good job. So we got our simile. So all we have left is imagery. Okay, so real quick, let's scan for imagery. Trace, what you got? And people disappear in the elevator. Okay. Fantastic. Where else do we have imagery? What you got, Tristan? Oh, she's gonna say the elevator. Somebody else, Adrian.
I know I've seen that night.
I've seen at night. Ball it's sliding from house to house. All right. What else? Tristan. Bridges, quake. There we go. Hey, it says the city is so big. I've been to New York City a few times. What city do you think I'm thinking of?
Manhattan.
Yeah, New York City. There we go.
Oh,
The city is so big. Manhattan is part of New York City. You're close. Hey, real quick. Lydia, smile for us. Yeah, we can't really see it, but we can imagine all her what? Teeth. What line is talking about teeth? Somebody read the line.
Oh, and a small full of teeth.
Hey, what can you see, guys? Teeth. There we go. All right. Stairways walk by themselves. Tracy already said it. What is that? A stairway that walks by themselves. Yep, that's what I was going. Let me highlight that because I can see one. Machines eat houses. Where are machines that eat houses? Bulldozers. Boom. Window shining. I see a window. Boom. The whole thing is imagery, y'all. Look at that. Everybody good? All right, fantastic. So, if nothing else, Ms. Beasley, you're my witness. When the agent goes home and mom says, "What do you learn at school?" He's going to say, "Mom, I read 2 poems about the city, but I read a poem about how life ain't been no crystal stair, and I'm going to keep what? I'm going to keep what? Climb those stairs, climb those stairs, climb those stairs." Can I get an amen? Amen. All right, rock and roll. Let's move on to what's next then, okay? What I want y'all to do, I know I said that we're going to write 12 forms of poetry through Poetry Project, but I'm going to throw in an easy one for y'all to do right now. We're going to say, ooh, ooh. Everybody grab your fresh slice. Grab your fresh slice. I'm going to show you how to do this. because it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let me grab my first slice right here. That's taco school. Y'all tell Miss Beasley happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
When's your birthday? We are super early. Bless you. Hey, did anybody wear mismatched socks today? Mismatched socks. All right, I'll give Bill on that. I'm gonna give y'all candy for doing that. For Amanda and for yesterday was World Down Syndrome Day, and so if you mismatch your socks, you're doing it in honor of Trace and memory of Amanda. That's how. Hey, if you don't wear mismatched socks today, do it tomorrow because it's still, you're honoring Trace and Amanda. All right. So once you have this, what I want you to do is write Cascade. Cascade Poetry. Okay, Cascade Poetry. And now I'm gonna write my name, Michael Dean. And let's see, is today still the 22nd, y'all?
Yes.
Oh, good. I was scared I missed something. All right, so Cascade. I know it's a form of like dishwashing detergent, but what does it if I said the water cascaded down the waterfall, what direction is it moving, y'all? Down, right? If it cascades, it's trickling down, right? So what I want y'all to do, this poem is only going to be 15 lines long, so go ahead and number from 1 to 15. No more than 15, okay? Unless you really want to hurt yourself. I don't want you to hurt yourself. All right, so I got 15 lines. That's it. No more than 15, okay? The reason why this is called Cascade Poetry is because it trickles down, okay? So, Bryson, give me a word that's school appropriate. I don't know.
I got you.
Check this out. No, watch this. He said, I don't know. Watch this. My first line. This is mine. You cannot copy mine. All right. Okay. That's my first line right there. What do you think? How many words do you think my second line is going to have? Two. Don't know. Brenda, that was fantastic. The Muffin Man. I don't know the Muffin Man or who lives on Drury Lane. You know. All right, now I'm going to go from there. But check this out. It's called Cascade because y'all see what my phone's doing? It's cascading, right? It's cascading down. Okay, I'm just adding words. So line number 1, you have 1 word. Line number 2, 2 words. Line number 3, 3 words. Line number 4, 4 words. Line number 5, 5 words. Go down there. Do you know? Let me do one more line. Do you know the Muffin Man? I'm gonna just end that on that. There we go. I don't know the Muffin Man or who lives in Drury Lane. Do you know the Muffin Man or Beth Davis? That doesn't make a lot of sense. But hey, shout out to Beth, right? If I'm dropping bars, you're in my liner notes now, okay? So when this becomes a famous rap song, you're like, hey boy. Okay, does that make sense? All you gotta do is cascade your poem down. Does it have to make a lot of sense? No, okay? No. So remember, if you're on line 15, you should have 15 words. If you're on line 11, you should have 11 words, okay? All right, y'all take a moment to do that because this will be an easy 100 very quick. Take a moment. You guys watching at home, I'm going to make a separate video here in a minute. So here ends the video. Do your Cascade poem. Send me a copy by email. Easy 100 in the grade book. Okay. Got any questions? Send me an email. Like my channel. Subscribe. What else should I say? This video is brought to you by Raycon. Turn on the bell for notifications. What else? Leave a comment below. There's a Hunter Gill giveaway. We're gonna give Hunter Gill away. Or Patrick LeMay, your choice. They both have ears, so if you're looking for someone with ears, they both have ears. What else should I say?
I love cows.
I love cows. No, I don't really. Oh dear. Okay, he just went there. All right.